Hey guys, Sal's Royal Navy here. I just wanted to give you guys another update on Be Back. I said Echo. Um, Echo is one of my older cats, but she's not the one we're updating on. Come here. Come on. Be Back. Come here. He's under the bed. Anyway, we're having a few tummy troubles right now. He's had diarrhea for the past couple of days. What? What are you doing? He's like, do you mind not discussing that? But my mom, she's a veterinarian, and she put him on a probiotic, and that should help. He seems to be feeling better today. I mean, even with the tummy issues, he was playing and cuddling and pretty much acting normal. He did have a little less energy than usual, but like this morning, I didn't think he would ever calm back down. So I would say he's starting to feel better. I think it's because of his diet change. When I got him, he was on like a raw diet, and if you weren't able to put two and two together, in the video where I got him, my mom handed me like a pouch of his raw food before she gave him to me, and I was very confused. I was like, what the heck is that? So that, that's what that was. And she switched him to Purina Pro Plan. Try saying that 5 times fast. Kitten. Sphynx cats don't necessarily need a raw diet, but they do need a high quality diet. And, Purina Pro, whatever, that stuff is, high end Purina. And she also, this past weekend, started giving him canned food. And she gave him too many flavors too quickly, we think. And that's what started this. And, but like I said, I think the probiotics are working because he seems to be a bit more energetic and yeah. He also got his first bath on Saturday, and he really was not a big fan of that, but it could have been a lot worse. The way we did it is he's small enough now that we can bathe him in the bathroom sink. We have a utility sink downstairs that we will probably use when he gets bigger. But what we did is let's see, my mom had like a pitcher of water. I think it was from a hospital or something. And she filled it and kind of poured it over him to get him wet. And then she put shampoo in my hand, and I kind of rubbed my hands together and then, lathered him in the shampoo, which took a minute because he wouldn't hold still. So I'm lathering and she's trying to at least hold him steady, if not hold him still. And of course, we had to make sure that his legs and tail and back and belly and sides were all thoroughly lathered, and not his head because we didn't want him to get shampoo in his eyes. And then she poured water over him again to rinse him off while I was kind of rubbing him to see if he felt squeaky enough. And while that was all happening, I had to go over and rinse the shampoo off of my hands at the bathtub. And I bent over to do that, which was a really bad idea because I've been having back troubles for like the last 3.5 months. And bending over was not the smartest thing I've done recently. But it's okay. We made it work. And then we tried to dry him off in the sink, and then we wrapped him in like a rag. I think it looked like an old pillowcase or something, and brought him back in here and tried to use the pillowcase to continue drying him. But that thing was really not that absorbent. And then we left him in here with the door closed. And I remembered to turn the ceiling fan off. And she gave him canned food, and that's when we started noticing the diarrhea. So we think, Friday night we gave him salmon flavored canned food, and Saturday we gave him chicken, I think. Well, she did. I can't handle the texture of canned food. I know that's something I'm gonna have to get used to, but it is what it is. So we kind of have method for bath time now, and hopefully he'll get used to it. I mean, it really wasn't as bad as it could have been. He didn't scratch or, go insane. He meowed a lot. He cussed at us a lot, but he really, it could have been a lot worse. He was squirmy. I tell you what, though, try holding onto a bald cat that is covered in water and suds. Talk about slippery. It's like holding a greased pig is probably easier. Be back. You come here and say hi? Come here. Nope. He is not interested. Come here. He's actually getting along really well with the other cats. Last night I took a shower and I asked my mom to watch him to make sure that he didn't chew. My phone was charging and I was like, I don't trust him not to chew on the charger cord or knock anything over or make a mess. And she was saying that he and Artemis were playing together. And actually, once I came in, he attacked Artemis, and she kind of let him take her to the ground, which I was like, way to take one for the team, Artie. I'm proud of you. Aragon, who, by the way, is probably at least 3 times bigger than B-Back. My mom said B-Back tried to play with Aragon, and Aragon was chicken and didn't let him. And I was like, are you serious, bro? Of course, then we got Echo, who is, again, probably 3 times bigger than him, and she's terrified of him. But I was expecting that. Echo is terrified of anything or anyone that is unfamiliar to her. So I kind of expected her to be scared of him, but I didn't expect Aragon to be afraid of this little kitten. But I don't know. Maybe it's the baldness. I don't know. Everybody else seems to be getting used to him. And, like I said, he and Artemis have actually been playing together. The other thing that's been happening, he has been being an absolute terror. I had this huge stack of DVDs on the little dresser by my bed. I would say it was probably like 2 feet high. What does he do? He decides to knock it over, and the way it fell, like the dresser and the head of my bed are like only a few inches apart. So the stack remained intact. It was just like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And in trying to fix it, I ended up making them fall, which would have happened anyways. So we moved all the DVDs. We bagged them up and took them out. And then I had these CD racks behind me, which you guys have probably seen in previous videos. When I make videos like this, people always think that there are books behind me. They were actually CDs. He was standing, there were 2 of them, one on top of another, and he would stand on top of the tallest one, and the rack itself seemed mostly stable. It would rock a little bit, but the problem is some of the CDs would start to fall. And I was like, okay, one of these days he's going to do that while I'm asleep, and they're going to fall on my head. So we moved the CD racks. And then Monday, I think it was. Yeah, it was Monday. We have a box of canned kitten food over on the little dresser, and he made that fall, plus a ton of other crap that was near it. So he's been being an absolute menace. God, he's cute though. One good thing about him having these tummy troubles is that he hasn't. Oh, excuse me. I'm being interrupted by a big pile of floof. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. I call him the floof master. That's Twitch. Can you please lay down so I can hold my phone properly again? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What kind of alert? Oh, it's probably a low battery alert. Anyway, sorry about that. One good thing about the stomach issues is that he hasn't, Monday and yesterday, he wasn't quite as energetic. Like, he actually would lay with me for longer, which, it sucks that it had to happen like that, but like I said, I really do. Oh, hello. Look who came to join us. I really do think he's feeling better today because this morning it took him a lot longer to calm back down, and he also woke me up this afternoon, which he didn't do yesterday or Monday. He just sort of waited for me to wake up, but today he was like, "Mom, Mom, Mom, wake up!" Which I was kind of annoyed because I was sleeping really heavily, and I was like, "Ugh, really? Come here." I really want to get a video of us playing. I have this wand toy. Kind of looks like a fishing pole, but it's got like a worm thing on the end. It's like a fuzzy worm. And he loves playing with that thing. And what I usually do is I swing it in like this big arc, and he'll go flying after it, and it's so funny. But obviously I can't film and play at the same time, so hopefully one of these days my mom can get that on camera, because it's really, really cute. Excuse me. Yeah, so tomorrow will make 2 weeks since I got him, and sorry, I can't talk. He is doing great. I think the tummy issues are getting resolved. You know, like I said, the probiotics should do the trick. If not, my mom can always take him into work with her. I hope it doesn't come to that. And he is doing great. He's getting along with everybody, making himself at home, making messes. We'll probably try to bathe him again either Friday or Saturday, you know, before all the Christmas festivities. But I really don't want to wait 2 weeks. You know, depending on the cat, you can bathe them somewhere between every week and every month. But my mom and I have decided to start by bathing him every week, and then just see how things go. So that's going to be interesting. But hopefully, I think I was more upset than him on Saturday when we were bathing him. I was like, oh no. Hopefully this time I won't be nearly as upset, because I'll know kind of what to expect. So yeah, pray for everyone involved. I'm joking. I'm being dramatic. And stay safe out there, guys, because it is going to get cold in the next couple of days. If you have pets, bring them in. And if you see stray animals, put out bedding for them. Don't put out blankets or beds, because moisture can freeze in them, and then that can make them really cold. Put out like hay or straw. You know, but put out like a cat box or something. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Maybe I should have waited until tomorrow to do like a 2-week update, but I wanted to do this video yesterday, so you know, I'm kind of breaking even here. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications turned on to get more updates about BBAC and gaming videos and other fun stuff. Of course, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do a gaming video with BBAC around, but we shall see. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know down below, and I will see you soon.